Hello and welcome back to another video on the rest of and to another edition of AEW Dynamite Out of 10. And it's a big show today, last show of 2022, and we've got a lot going on. We've got a TNT title match, Danielson's in action against Ethan Page. We've already got the best of 7 series continue, so yeah, let's get straight into it. And Danielson versus Page to kick off this week's show. MJF distracted early on and took Ethan Page advantage with a cheap shot. The All Ego then stormed in on Danielson in the corner before Latter came back with in the contest with kicks to the chest. He then applied a submission to apply pressure on his opponent. Ethan Page got some momentum, but Danielson shoved him from the top turnbuckle and hit a missile drop kick. He then confronted Stokely halfway before taking away Page with a suicide dive. The distraction from halfway allowed his cellmate to land a pump kick on the apron. The two stars were involved in back and forth before Danielson responded with a series of kicks and chops. He then missed a running knee on the outside as Ethan Page shoved him onto the steel steps. Page got a 2 count for his troubles. The American Dragon came back with a spinning kick to the head. Both men were on the top rope as the Ego took Danielson down with an avalanche powerbomb. Page then ripped to Ego's edge, but Danielson escaped and hit a running knee. He then stomped on Page before applying the bell lock for the victory. This was a really great match to kick off the show. Gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Danielson obviously winning is the right decision, leading towards that MJF title feud with a distraction from him. But yeah, a really fun match to kick off Dynamite this week, 7 out of 10. It was then time for the Blackpool Combat Club versus Top Flight. Top Flight took the fight to BCC, but Claudio caught Darius Martin and dropped him on the guardrail. Moxley and Claudio kept up the momentum before Top Flight took out the purveyor of violence at ringside. They were frequent tags to keep up the advantage. Mox finally made the tag to Claudio, and he unloaded on Dante with a series of uppercuts in the corner. The Swiss Star then hit a swing on Darius. Top Flight got a pinfall attempt on Claudio Castagnoli before Moxley broke out. They double-teamed Castagnoli before getting the 2 count. Distraction from Mox allowed Castagnoli to hit a neutralizer on Darius. Moxley then took out Dante with a King Kong lariat as Castagnoli unloaded elbow strikes on Darius. Moxley then took out Dante with a paradigm shift. Martin then made a last-inch comeback attempt, but Castagnoli took him down with a vicious uppercut to get the win. This was a really good competitive match up to the point where BCC showed their viciousness. So yeah, I think I've really put BCC over now on a more vicious firm stable if they weren't already. And yeah, Top Flight, I don't think it really did them much harm either, leading to such an established team like BCC. So yeah, this did no really harm at all. So 7 out of 10 from me. There was then some backstage drama. Samoa Joe attacked Wardlow with a pipe. Obviously, being thrown, would he be ready in time? And Orange Cassidy versus Trent Barretta. We're going to get them for the All Atlantic title on Friday, which is going to be great. Obviously, due to the Battle Royal last Friday. But then it was time for Hook versus a jobber, basically. Mr. Lynx. It was all Hook during the initial exchanges, and he quickly applied Red Bomb to pick up the submission victory. But post-match, the firm obviously came out to confront him. But Jungle Boy took out Lee Moriarty on the entrance round. Big Boy and Hook then battled inside the ring before Jungle Boy took him down with wooden plank. It's not doing too much at the moment, but I really am enjoying this team, Jungle Boy and Hook. I think they've got so much potential here. So yeah, get 6 out of 10. Typical squash, but a bit on the top. But moving on to the Elite versus Death Triangle in the best 7 series. Both factions battled backstage before the match even started. Pac took out Omega with a bone buster on the pallets. He then hit a dive on Nick Jackson before Matt took Penta out with a back body drop on their table. The action spilled to the entire backstage area before the Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers finally made their way to the ring. Omega came out and hit the V-trigger on Ray Phoenix. Death Triangle and the Elite then battled all around the ring. Penta used the crouch to choke out Matt. Kenny and Pac then battled in the ring before Penta came in with a spinning right hand. Death Triangle then put the cleaner inside the trash can and hit triple drop kicks. Omega tries to make a comeback, but Pac stopped him with a kick to the midsection. After a brief back and forth, the two teams, Nick Jackson took out Penta with a back body drop before the Young Bucks hit a double team move on the outside. Pac somehow broke up the pinfall attempt, and the Young Bucks took out Lucha Brothers with synchronized super kicks. Pac tried for a roll up before applying a brutalizer. However, Omega took out Penta with one winged angel on the table and managed to get the pinfall with his legs to pick up the victory. This gets an 8 out of 10 from me. The ladder match, it was just bloody chaos, and I think there's new stipulation in this one really are taking this feud to a whole new level, because this was just such a bloody insane match. So yeah, 8 out of 10 from me. It was then time for Tay Mello and Anna JAS versus Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale. Nightingale and Mello started the match before Willow hit a chop on Mello before Soho made the blind tag. Tay Mello then escaped from the ring, tagged in Anna JAS. Willow and Soho continued to dominate Anna. Willow then got a 2 count after a crossbody before Mello took Soho out on the apron. The GAS members were in complete control at this stage. Willow fought back with a huge lariat. Tay Mello and Ruby Soho were tagged in. The latter hit a kick on Mello for a 2 count. Towards the end, JAS tried to use a steel chair chair, but the referee caught Taylor taking advantage of distraction for another steel chair at Soho before hitting a punk cut. She then hit the TKO to pick up the victory for the heels. And yeah, kind of a creative way to do it. It's a fun match as well, more than we usually get in the women's match in Dynamite. Obviously not as good as last week, but I still thought it was a decent women's match, and that's definitely an improvement we're getting. And yeah, heels getting the win as well. Gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It was then time for our main event, Samoa Joe versus Wardlow for the TNT title. Samoa Joe mocked Wardlow off the attack earlier in the night. Mr. Mayhem came in and somehow managed to get some offense in on the champ. Joe came out with some shots, but Wardlow took him out with a shoulder tackle. Officials checked on Wardlow before they rushed to the ring to battle the Samoan submission machine. Joe continued to have the upper hand during this stage of the match. He hit a few shots before applying submission move on Wardlow's left knee. Both men were up on the top rope before Wardlow pushed Joe down to the mat. He then hit a swanton bomb before getting a break from Samoa Joe's onslaught. Wardlow then took Joe out with a high-fly move, but the latter recovered and applied a sleeper hold. After back and forth, Wardlow took Joe out with a powerbomb. He then tried for the powerbomb simply, but his knees gave up, and the TNT capitalised with a chop block to the knee and fell out with a rear naked choke for the submission victory. Post-match, Joe attacked Wardlow with a title belt. He then took out a pair of scissors from the toolbox before attacking the referee. Samoa Joe then cut off Mr. Mayhem's hair to humiliate him further. Alan's music played, and he came out from behind to attack Joe with a skateboard to close the show. And Jet gets 7 out of 10 from me. To be honest, I thought with Wardlow's injury it'd be the babyface dynamic to have him come back and get a comeback victory. But in the end, it didn't pan out like that. Maybe surprisingly, but I'm enjoying Joe's title run. It's still got legs to run on. Him versus Darby Allin is going to be a great feud as well. So yeah, gets 7 out of 10 from me. Good stuff. Overall, Dynamite this week gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I thought it was an enjoyable episode of Dynamite this week. Really good stuff. In-ring action was top quality as per. First team matches really good. Obviously, the Death Triangle stole the show for me. And Joe Wardlow, some good storytelling in that match as well. And yeah, just on the whole, a really fun episode of Dynamite to close off 2022, really. But anyway, guys, that's it for video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, videos, what's going to come out. Follow us on Instagram for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to the channel, it's greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.